Hello all and welcome back to the channel. With Farming Simulator 25 being released early this week, I thought it would be a good idea to understand what the best yields are on offer from the various crops within the game. So without further ado, let's jump in. FS25 is the latest game in the Farming Simulator series. It was only recent titles such as FS15 whereby we were spoilt for choice from a range of a total of 6 crop choices. So with now over 20 different crop types now in base game, it's extremely easy to be overwhelmed with a crop choice and what gives you the most bang for your buck. So okay, whilst I've tried all crop types, for transparency, this isn't strictly true. It's all crops except sugar grain, carrots, red beet and parsnips, purely due to this needing AI support which was proving, well shall we say, rather problematic to record. But in this video we will certainly be reviewing at least 16 of these crops. Throughout all of these tests I've tried to keep the variables the same in terms of the length of the rows, the width of the implement being around 6 meters, the soil and ground prep all being the same, so no additional fertilizer states or additional rolling etc has been applied. This is literally straight to the ground without lime, stone removal or weeds turned on. So here we go first then with wheat, followed by barley, oats, canola, peas, spinach, corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, cotton, green beans. So first then we will harvest our oats, followed by our spinach, and again it's important to note that end bit there we have not included in our harvest. Peas, sugar beet, green beans, five months later after planting, potatoes. Six months later after planting, our corn, soybeans. This is our short grain rice. It's interesting, this is the first time I've ever used the field here, and again it gives some sort of stubble so it doesn't actually pick up all of the plants, which I thought was a rather nice touch. Again, the reason we've got 2 rows here is because the planter is only 3 meters wide. Seven months after planting, we're now onto our wheat. And now our barley, and then over to our long grain rice. Again, it gives that sort of stubble texture afterwards. Then onto our sunflowers, and then finally 8 months later after planting, we're onto our canola, and finally our cotton. Not forgetting that last little bit there. So here we go, figures time then. Ultimately what this shows us is that after 4 months, peas gives us 234 litres, spinach 1078 litres, sorghum 372 litres, sugar beet 1904 litres, green beans 317 litres and oats with 272 litres. Now we'll talk about the asterisks in a second. So moving on to 5 months, we have potatoes with 1866 litres, followed by the following month, corn 426 litres, soybeans 205 litres, and short grain rice at 184 litres. Then 7 months after planting, we are talking about wheat, and wheat here brings us 426 litres. Again, followed up by barley, which, to be fair, there's not much in it there, at 423 litres, and long grain rice giving us 318 litres. And finally, for this month period, sunflowers with 239 litres. The final month gives cotton at 223 litres and canola at 331 litres. Now, the asterisks. So the asterisks denote that actually these are cereal crops, so they also give an output of straw. So whilst our yield is the figures in front of us, it's also worth bearing in mind when deciding what to plant, you will have a byproduct which you're able to sell. So if you incorporate that in terms of your financial reward, that will be improved a little bit more. So it's important to note here that this isn't purely a what crop is best to sell. Again, multiple factors are at play here in terms of whether things need harvesting, whether your economic settings are set at easy, medium or hard. This is literally just a overview of what you put into your ground to what you get out of. These products can be put into production chains, so again, that will enhance your financial rewards even further. So if you found this video useful, please reward me by hitting that like button, and again, pop in some comments below and let me know your thoughts. How are you finding FS25? Are you enjoying it? Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one.